Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm Ron Nicoletti. We have 8 races on a Thursday afternoon, and they're pretty nice races. Let's get right to those track and weather conditions. It's a beautiful day in Hallandale Beach. The main track fast, turf course firm. First race, 5 furlongs on the firm turf course. Starter optional claimer. Fillies 3-year-olds. Claiming price is $35,000. Jockey on the 2 is Leandro Conclave. Scratch the main track only, number 8. Competitive player.
Racing at Gulfstream to a picture-perfect beginning. From the outside, Goodbye Sorrow's reaching up to take the early lead. Knox County Zip and Julie D are showing speed. These 3 are quickest, a length and a half better than Pelagia, then Catfight, Cowgirl, and Key to the Highway, and 2 lengths to the trailer, Jamie's Dancer. It's a 3-headed pace duel with inside position, Knox County Zip by a neck. Goodbye Sorrow is second, 3 wide, Julie D third. Length and a half back to Pelagia, getting a good run here for Eddie Castro, racing fourth now. 2 in front of Catfight, Cowgirl, and Key to the Highway, and Jamie's Dancer is the trailer as they run to the top of the stretch. 3 wide, Julie D is up for the lead now. Pelagia has had that catbird seat. She swings out 4 wide. Meanwhile, the favorite Knox County Zip cuts the corner and runs on. Jamie's Dancer from the back in Catfight, Cowgirl. This is completely up for grabs. With the lead, it's still Knox County Zip. Julie D from between them. Pelagia on the outside and Jamie's Dancer widest of all. It's Knox County Zip trying to fend off the challenges, and she'll do it. Knox County Zip, favorite to winner. By a length, Jamie's Dancer second, close third. Pelagia or Julie D in 56-3.
Number 1, the Knox County Zip re-rallies to score for owner Frederick Heitrick III, trained by Mike Trombetta and ridden to victory today by Hall of Famer Edgar Prado. Race number 2 is a 1-mile claiming event. These are 4-year-olds and upward. 6 runners will go to the post with no scratches or jockey changes to report.
And they're up. From the inside, Global Question is asked for speed, but Miguel Vasquez is riding Native Gold from the inside gate to get out of there. And up on the outside, Palatine Hill is just allowed to lope along and get early position with Gifted Ruler between horses. They run out of the 1-mile chute. Global Question has the lead. From the outside, Palatine Hill's in the clear while second. Native Gold was ridden out of there, but does no better than third early. He's racing about a length behind. Then it's Gifted Ruler, who's 4 lengths in front of Old Time's Sake, and the trailer is Valid Concept. He's about 9 lengths back. They run down the backstretch, and up on the outside, Palatine Hill puts his neck in front. Global Question is inside while second, 2.5 in front of Native Gold third. Another 2.5 lengths back to the inside and racing fourth, Gifted Ruler. He's 4 lengths better than Old Time Sake. Will have to go quickly from there, and 2 more to Valid Concept, who also needs to pick it up. They start to string out as they run around the far turn. Palatine Hill, after a 45-second half-mile, has the lead. Native Gold moves to him on the outside second. Racing in third is Global Question, but not for long. Here comes an inside run from Old Time Sake, and he's coming on now with 5/16 to go. Palatine Hill is asked to quicken. Native Gold moves to him, and Native Gold now takes the lead. They'll both have to hold off Old Time Sake, who's got an inside lane and continues to run on from the back. Top of the lane, Palatine Hill digging deep and finding more. On the outside, and Native Gold is right up alongside and toward the rail. Old Time Sake, 1/8 of a mile to run. Palatine Hill doing everything he can to fend off Native Gold, but Native Gold still ahead in front. Palatine Hill comes back one more time, but Native Gold has the measure. Native Gold in front. Palatine Hill from Old Time Sake, then Global Question and Valid Concept in 136-3.
Number 1, Native Gold wins it for Arville Racing LLC, trained by Kirk Zadie and ridden to victory today by Miguel Vasquez. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, it will be Rainbow Six time.
Point of entry would not be denied. And they're into the stretch. Point of entry's taking the lead.
Point of entry, a 2-length lead.
It's Point of Entry taking the lead. Point of Entry will go to the Breeders' Cup on a 5-race winning streak.
5-time Grade 1 winner from a deep Phipps family, with the pedigree and physical to become the heir of Dynaformer. Point of Entry, standing at Adena Springs.
Welcome back. Our third race, 4.5 furlongs. These are maiden 2-year-olds. Couple of scratches, couple of jockey changes. The jockey on the 2 is Leandro Conclaves. On the 5, it's Pedro Cutto Jr. Scratch the 6 and scratch number 7.
And they're up. Toward the rail, Golden Pirate gets the first call and goes looking for the lead. WindClan Warrior moves up on the outside to be second, and Fellowship is away racing in third. Down to the inside, Long Road is now fourth in front of Warrior AP, and from between them, Roman's Chance. They take it to the far turn, and with the lead, it's Golden Pirate, Narni Fontanez by a length and a quarter. On the outside, here's Fellowship bidding up three wide. From between them, WindClan Warrior, stretch of two to Long Road, Roman's Chance, and Warrior AP on the outside. They move to the top of the stretch. Golden Pirate confronted three wide by Fellowship. Fellowship gets a crack on the shoulder from Rios to go after this leader. From between horses, WindClan Warrior, then Roman's Chance, and they're at the top of the stretch. On the outside, Fellowship just ran up to take the lead. Back to second is Golden Pirate in front of WindClan Warrior, then Roman's Chance, but this one's over. Put a ring around Fellowship. He's long gone. Fellowship for Jack's or Better Farm and Stanley Gold reports home a 4-length winner. Second was Golden Pirate in front of WindClan Warrior and Roman's Chance in 52 flat.
Number 8, Fellowship, wins it for Jack's or Better Farm Incorporated. We've had two two-year-old races at the meet, and trainer Stanley Gold has won both of them. Ridden today by Jesus Rios. Race number 4, 6 furlongs. These are maiden claimers, fillies, 3-year-olds. 8 runners going to the post. The off-time favorite, number 2, Meet Me for a Smoke.
And they're up. Toward the inside, Meet Me for a Smoke wins the start, but here's the firster, Temperature Runnin', moving to challenge. Temperature Runnin' now takes the lead from Meet Me for a Smoke, who's back to second. It's a 2-length margin to Fakery with Rock All Day on the outside. Then in between horses, Breezy Song, Starship Tammy's up the inside lane. The two trailers are Sharp Miss and Rosa Mystica. Down the backstretch they go. Temperature Runnin' has now lost the lead to Meet Me for a Smoke. They've moved 3 lengths clear of Rock All Day, who's now third in front of Fakery, fourth. Then to the inside, Starship Tammy is now fifth in front of Breezy Song. From between horses, that's Sharp Mist, and trailing the field are Rosa Mystica. 22-2 for the quarter time, 5/16 to go. At 6-5, Meet Me for a Smoke, confidently handled and a length and a half in front. Temperature Runnin' showed good early speed, but is now retreating to be second. From the back, Fakery starts to get underway, then Rock All Day, and they're at the top of the stretch. They won a 45 1/2 mile, and Meet Me for a Smoke is 3 lengths in front. Fakery begins to make ground well, second in front of Temperature Runnin' third. Past the 16th pole they come. It's Meet Me for a Smoke with a 2.5 length lead. Fakery is making ground, but not quickly enough to catch Meet Me for a Smoke. A length and a half in front. Fakery second, Temperature Runnin' third, and Rosa Mystica from far back to be fourth in 1:11 and 1.
The favorite wins it. Number 2, Meet Me for a Smoke, owned by Charles Middleton and Bob and Ray Horton, trained by Dave Katz and ridden to victory today by apprentice Tyler Gaffleone. We're going to take a break. We'll be back for race number 5.
There's a new day dawning in Florida. Never before has a Breeders' Cup Classic winner retired to stud in the Sunshine State. Until now. Adena Springs presents 3-time Grade 1 winner and earner of over $4 million, Fort Larned. New to Adena Springs South.
Welcome back. Our 5th race on the turf at 7.5 furlongs. These are maiden claimers, 3-year-olds, and upward. Scratch number 8, Massive John.
And they're off. Number 2, Gunther Brothers, hopped right at the start. Hold your tickets, please. From the outside, Trifficante wins the break and goes looking for the lead. From the inside, that's Piasta Giovanni. 1 for CJ comes away in good shape, and Drimmer's on the outside. Then down to the inside, it's Mace away. He's a length and a half better than Gunther Brothers, who's 2 lengths clear of Modern Tale, who's taken in hand by Vasquez to race about 6 lengths behind. He's 2 lengths better than Katzak, and Radamel does his best running later. He's last of all after the opening quarter mile went in 24 and 1. Down the backstretch they go, and with the lead, Trifficante and Eddie Dominguez by 3/4 of a length. 1 for CJ is there second. Gunther Brothers to the inside now third. In between horses and racing in fourth is Pasta Giovanni. Then it's Mace away, a length and a half clear of Drimmer. 2 lengths back to the outside, Katzak, getting around Modern Tale, and still nothing yet from Radamel. They make their way to the far turn. They move now with less than half a mile to go. They went a half mile in 48-3. Trafficante trying to do it all the way. One for CJ. He's been lapped on him from second. Gunther Brothers with an inside journey. Then to the outside and Mesa Way. From between horses trying to move up is Pasta Giovanni. Modern Tale is unleashed, but he's circling very wide. Meanwhile, Gomez and Radamel will save ground and look for room, and they're at the top of the stretch. One for CJ has the lead. Trafficante right back at him. Gunther Brothers is backed up toward the inside, and Radamel down the center in Modern Tale. Here's Modern Tale and Miguel Vasquez unleashed down the center of the racetrack, trying to track down one for CJ, and here he comes. On the outside, Modern Tale surging ahead. One for CJ back to second. Mesa Way is third. Modern Tale the winner. One for CJ, then Mesa Way close fourth between Radamel and Trafficante in 132-3.
Number 3, Modern Tale, closes to win it for Herman Van der Broek, trained by Ron Pellegrini, and that gives jockey Miguel Vasquez his second win on the card. Race number 6, 5 furlongs on the turf. These are claimers, fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upward. Scratch number 11, Front Cover Dream.
And they're off. It was a level beginning. Toward the inside, the favorite Sweet Amy uses her quick first gear to establish the lead. What's Up Kiddo comes away racing in second. Toward the center, that's another Grand Slam in third, with Angel Falls down to the inside. Smoking Up is wide on the course. Just to her inside is June Flower. Then it's a length back to a wall of 4 at the back. Tangled Cart, Sakar, Calm Reply, and on the inside, Angora. They move to the far turn with the lead. Sweet Amy by a neck. What's Up Kiddo comes to call on the outside second. Angel Falls is now third. Toward the outside, another Grand Slam is fourth. Toward the inside, fifth is June Flower, trying to find clear passage. The rest need to get working from the back, and they run to the top of the stretch. Sweet Amy has the lead. What's Up Kiddo draws alongside off the fence. Here comes June Flower. On the fence is Angel Falls with the rush, and behind horses is Tangled Tart. Up for grabs here. Sweet Amy's on the ropes, down the center. Here's What's Up Kiddo, and widest of all coming on is June Flower. June Flower surging ahead. What's Up Kiddo battles on. June Flower the winner. What's Up Kiddo second. Sweet Amy third. It's a photo for fourth and 57-1.
Number 8, June Flower, closes strongly and scores and pays $16.80 to win. Owned by Lisa's Racing Incorporated, trained by Mohamed Jaludi, and that gives jockey Miguel Vasquez his third victory on the Thursday card. We'll take a short break, be back for race number 7. We're back for race number 7. It's 1 mile on the turf. These are claimers, 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races, or straight 3-year-olds. 1 jockey change, and number 2, Crowned the Kitten, make the rider Leandro Conclaves.
And they're up. Dance of Freedom was off awkwardly and then clipped heels early. From the center, T-Minus begins the best. Touchdown Kitten from the outside. All My Memories to the inside is away well, racing third early. Then it's Boom Boom Frankie in front of Touchdown Kitten. Down to the inside, that's Crown the Kitten. Wider on the outside is Thunder and Willie. Then to the inside, Smart as a Fox, and Dance of Freedom is last of all as they chase the speed of T-Minus. T-Minus leads it by a length and a quarter. Off the fence now is All My Memories from second. Touchdown Kitten and Crown the Kitten third and fourth. Length and a half to Boom Boom Frankie fifth, and Smart as a Fox saving ground from sixth now. Half length to Thunder and Willie, and trailing the field is Dance of Freedom. Down the backstretch they go after a 24-2 opening quarter time. T-Minus, and on the outside the favorite All My Memories. They're in lockstep. They've opened a 3-length lead now on Crown the Kitten, who's racing third. Touchdown Kitten will have to do a little more than that. He's racing fourth now, about to be engaged by on the inside Boom Boom Frankie. Tipping off the fence, Dance of Freedom in front of Smart as a Fox, and Thunder and Willie is last as they run around the far turn. 47 1:11.4 for the half mile. With the lead, it's All My Memories. T-minus right back at him second. Goncalves has a dashboard full of horse, and moving up on the outside with Crown the Kitten. Dance of Freedom and Boom Boom Frankie try to go on with it. Then it's back to Smart as a Fox and Thunder and Willie, and they're at the top of the stretch. Crown the Kitten not asked for anything and has the lead. Dance of Freedom moves to him on the outside to get into second. All My Memories is weakened with Boom Boom Frankie, but Crown the Kitten, this was an easy win here. Crown the Kitten levels off and runs up the score. Crown the Kitten, easy by 4. Second, Dance of Freedom. It's close third. Boom Boom Frankie or Smart as a Fox.
Number 2, Crown the Kitten is crowned the winner of the 7th race, owned by Ken and Sarah Ramsey, trained by Wesley Ward, and ridden to victory today by Leandro Goncalves. The 8th and final race is a 1-mile claiming event for 4-year-olds and upward which have never won 3 races or a race in 6 months. The jockey on the 1 is Manny Aguilar.
And runners away. Predicting was a step slow at the break. From the center, LG's Little Man is hustled out of there to try to get the early lead. Moving up to challenge is Indefinable Humor. Indefinable Humor is in front of LG's Little Man as they run out of the chute. Tail White was bounced around at the start. He's into third now in front of Feels Like Flying in fourth. Then it's a length back to Divine Michael, who splits horses. Slicka to the outside. Hugo Light down to the inside. Length back to Predicting. He's mid-flight. He's about 5 lengths behind. A half in front of Midas Terms. And it's a length to Becky's Kitten. She's 2.5 in front of Rock Castle, and Valerius is last of all as they run down the backstretch. With the lead, Indefinable Humor by a length and a half. Feels Like Flying is there second. Tail White and LG's Little Man also right there in that top flight. These 4 have opened up a 4-length margin on Divine Michael and Vasquez fifth now. Toward the outside and trying to get moving is Slicka, getting around Hugo Light, and then it's a gap of 3 to the outside. Predicting needs to get going. He's in trouble. Valerius just ran by him. Now moving up on the inside, Midas Terms, and Rock Castle is still last. They run around the far turn. With the lead, Indefinable Humor with Feels Like Flying second. LG's Little Man, indeed he is, but he's moving up on the outside to be third. 6 lengths in front of a rallying Slicka, who gets around Divine Michael. They won a half in 46 and 2 and 3/4 in 1:11 and 1, and they're at the top of the stretch. Indefinable Humor cuts the corner and tries to go on. LG's Little Man on the outside. In between them, Feels Like Flying. Divine Michael back fourth. Indefinable Humor, tough customer, digging in. Feels Like Flying takes another run at him. LG's Little Man is flattened out. Hugo Light is next with Slicka in deep stretch. It's Indefinable Humor. Indefinable Humor scores by a length. Feels Like Flying second. Hugo Light did some work to get third in front of LG's Little Man, and Valerius was last early and completes your high five in 1:38 flat.
Number 6, Indefinable Humor wins the nightcap for owner Alex Kazdan, trained by Alejandro Memo and ridden to victory by 10-pound apprentice John Cruz. In today's pick 4 of 4 paid $4,757.80. The pick 5 of 5, $7,445.05. 4 of 5, $56.80. In the pick 6 of 6, a couple of tickets, paid $9,556.78. We got a carryover going into Friday of $23,899. That wraps up the Thursday card. The weekend's about to start on Friday. We started off with 9 exciting races. Should be a fun weekend at beautiful Gulfstream Park. You got to be here. Good night and good luck.